making sure that he is not going to be able to get full information, parting that is. Eventually, though, this will likely be pushed back, but this is one of the more annoying ways that you can open up in this matchup, right? So the Nexus, of course, has been acquired on the other side of the map. A couple of Zealots are hanging out over here as well. Actually, there was a second Zealot. Where is it? Oh, it's marching. I guess it checked out the bottom left-hand corner to see if maybe there was like a proxy Stargate or Starport rather coming up in that location. Not gonna quite be the case, but parting is still gonna be here for another little while, and this is just a very annoying situation to have to deal with. Actually, like, there's gonna be a couple Stalkers here as well. There's a Stargate coming up right now on the other side of the map. Pretty sure that parting does not plan on leaving here anytime soon. Now, you gotta keep in mind, there's no Stimpack upgrade or anything along those lines coming, so it's not like Maru can just start running down this ramp and, you know, be able to push this back super easily. He's gonna be forced to very slowly approach this this expansion right now, whereas Protoss obviously is happily sitting there on the other side of the map. Zealots do have more DPS than Stalkers. They get a couple of Marines. I mean, they are basically dead, right? So it's all good. And once more, this gets pushed back. This is so painful. If I was a Terran player, I would absolutely hate playing against what parting is doing here. This is some of the most annoying SC2 that you can go up against, and well, parting is showing us how it's done. Warpgate is actually just about to finish. He is getting himself a couple of Phoenixes as well. So I guess the Phoenixes will be able to deal with any counterattacks or anything along those lines. But he can actually continue warping in units if he wants to. I mean, I don't know if he will, but he can. He could certainly continue this harassment for a little while longer. Okay, maybe he's going to be pushed back here eventually. No. This is such a pain in the butt. Is he actually looking to take a third Nexus right now as well? In the meantime, by the way, there is a little bit of a flyby, I suppose. Couple of Hellions inside of that Medivac. Very nicely done. I think Maru's finally going to be able to get some power in. There we go. How many of these bad boys is he going to be able to roast? Or I guess roast, I don't know. They're not biological, right? There is a little bit of harassment over here. That command center once again gets denied, but with those the Phoenixes being out of energy here, that is 10 probes going down. Nicely done there by Maru. Finally getting a little bit of damage out there. Now, obviously, that's the downside of having your Stalkers on the other side of the map, right? I think eventually he's going to have to get on out of here. Still tries to set up the concave. He doesn't have... Oh my god, parting, you're such a pain. He doesn't have like blink or anything like that, right? So being stuck in this little nuke over here is not ideal. He's actually gonna continue fighting. Oh my god, here we go. He's just gonna lift up the siege tank. And apparently he's gonna try and pick it off there. It will go down. Raven also falls. At the cost of a couple of Stalkers, I would say that's worthwhile. Imagine if parting did this absolutely perfectly and he wouldn't have actually lost any of those units over here, right? If he would have warped in like one additional Stalker at home, he would have been in such a dominating lead right now. I mean, those 10 worker kills, or I guess 11 probes right now in total, really put Maru back in this game. Without that, I'm actually a little bit worried that it would just be game over with like a follow-up push. Parting is overstaying his welcome a little bit. On his way out, though, he is going to be able to grab a couple of SCVs as well. Eventually, all of this will be shut down, but I'm pretty sure he's already planning on going for a third Nexus here very, very shortly. So, additional gateways are coming up. More Phoenixes are on the production tab as well. Would not be surprised to see him going here for that blink upgrade in a little bit as well. In the meantime, though, Maru right now making the transition here towards additional barracks. Notice the way that they are positioned. This is for the big switcheroo, where you lift up the factory and then also that starport, and then you put the barracks on there instead. Now, one Banshee. That Banshee feels a little bit desperate to me, right? Parting knows that something was in production there, so he knows that there is something out here. I mean, he hasn't seen a Viking, he hasn't seen a Medivac. It was on a tech lab, so he knows at least that the potential for a Banshee is there. Banshees, of course, can only shoot to the ground. So this one is basically toast as soon as the Phoenixes sniff out that it's out there. That said, though, obviously, if he can get it across the map, that is quite nice. Alrighty, so +1 infantry weapons here is coming up. Maru, by the way, I mean, I've been really highlighting parting here, but Maru is ridiculously good when it comes to playing this defensive style. I casted a game between him and Innovation not that long ago. In case you haven't seen that match, I'll go ahead and post a link to it down below in the description of this one. It's a really good match. And it shows you how resilient this guy actually is. So, with the Phoenix right now being recalled here,
Greetings. For the Alliance.
Here, this Banshee is going to sacrifice its life, but that is 3 probe kills there, plus a lot of pressure off of the back of the main base. Anyhow, Maru is really good at being defensive, right? So he's actually even ahead right now in supply. Pretty sure 99% of the Terran players would have lost the game at this point. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot of pressure. It's very easy to accidentally lose a little bit too much, or end up losing the orbital command, or commit a little bit too hard, and then lose all of the units in the main base when the Phoenixes fly by. Maru is very good at crawling himself into games like this, and even though he seems to be on his belly, right? Forced to, like, crawl on the floor, he's still going to be able to get up eventually. In the meantime, though, on the side of the Protoss, we see additional gateways coming up. The Robo Bay was produced as well, and now we have a Colossus. So the Colossi, obviously, fantastic. There's actually already one of those bad boys out. Apparently, it went on a bit of an adventure. Probably with the rally point right there of the Observer, yeah. Oftentimes what we see is that the rally point for the Observer is set, and then the Colossus or the Immortal wanders to their death. It happens a little bit too often, in my opinion. But, I mean, mistakes are made, believe it or not, humans. Or rather, pro gamers are humans. I was going to say humans are pro gamers, but I guess technically the truth. Not as descriptive as I was looking for, though. So, 3rd CC finishes up. A couple SCV kills here will go down. But in the meantime, this Terran army is marching across. There are force fields available. Extended thermal lens is not quite done yet, so the Colossi are still at their default range. This is not bad, though. Yeah, if you manage to get on top of this Terran army, it might actually be alright. That said, is this going to be okay? Yeah, I guess it will be. Nice move right there, once again by Parting. Very decisive decision there. Decisive decision? I guess that's a little... Anyway. It's very easy to, like, not take that call and not make that call and try to sit back until your extended thermal lens finishes up. That's going to make cleaning up these bushes much easier. Parting, though, looked at it and he realized, okay, this is where we're going to fight. I know that I can win it. I'll bring the Phoenixes back home as well. We should be okay here eventually. That's a bit of a desperation move right there by Maru, right? Like, that's him trying to see if he can get anything done. Stimp to try and see if he could actually get the Phoenixes. I mean, he even stimped the Marauder there, which at least indicates to me that it looked a little bit desperate. 4th Nexus is coming up. Maru, though, is still looking absolutely fine when it comes to the supply count. He is making that big transition right now towards a lot of Marauders and Siege Tanks, which is going to be fantastic against this army right over here of the Protoss. So Colossi, for those of you unfamiliar, they used to be good against everything back in the day. These days, though, they are specialized in killing light units. Now, what light units does the Terran player have in these scenarios? Well, it's mostly the Marines. So the Marines will absolutely get toasted right there by those Colossi, but the Marauders, they are not light. So they are very, very, yeah, solid, very beefy against these Colossi. I think that's also the reason why we already see the Templar Archives right now researching that Psionic Storm upgrade. It's going to give him a second source of splash damage right now. Wouldn't be surprised to see Disruptors and Archons joining in the fray as well eventually. That will give the Protoss access to literally every single source of splash damage that they have. In the meantime, though, the Terran player, he's getting himself the Ghost out. I love this upgrade right over here. The Ghost Academy, getting himself the enhanced shockwaves ability. That's a EMP improvement, so the EMP obviously fantastic against everything Protoss, especially against the High Templar, though. It's not as fancy of an animation as, say, for example, Psionic Storm or Fungal Growth or, you know, say like a Parasitic Bomb, but it is certainly one of the most powerful spells in the game. So having those ghosts into the mix is going to be very nice, so they already have enough energy right here for that EMP. And as soon as this one finishes, the range of that EMP, or I guess the radius, like the area that it covers, is going to be increased as well. Now, Maru has been forced into a very passive position, though, for most of this game, right? He's gotten a good amount of damage done, though, with the units that he did send across. I don't think he's going to be able to really move out here anytime soon. Well, here's a nice little push, apparently, from Parting. Ooh, Enhanced Shockwave's ability does get the Knight there. Apparently, though, Maru does not care. He's not going to be able to move out until he's got that Shockwave's ability really done. So, I mean, he could try, but he just repositions the Ghost Academy in the exact same spot. One Hero Zealot apparently forcing the liftoff there as well, or at the very least preventing this command center from ever finishing morphing into a planetary fortress. I think that's the reason that Parting is also out on the map. Now notice the way that Parting is maneuvering his army, right? This is why I'm a fan. Most Protoss players, whenever they have army, they will sit over here, or like literally anywhere, right? At home. Parting loves being in your face. Once again, decides to go for that Ghost Academy, keeps denying the enhanced shockwaves ability. There he goes. This is a massive pain in the ass. Now, obviously, this is also coming at a bit of a risk, because these dropships can certainly be a very big nuisance. But so far, I mean, he's got Phoenixes patrolling here on the left. He's got a couple of Stalkers over here preventing, I guess, the top section of the map as well. This is fine, right? So being in your opponent's face, while technically a bit of a gamble, especially if they stim in and you're not paying attention, if you're doing a good job, you can defend against everything, regardless of where your main army is positioned. There's the disruptors, by the way. We're going into a heavy micro force here from Party. I feel like every single game that I've casted of Maru recently is him doing this exact same thing, though. He's like forced into such a defensive posture. Now, he's very good at it, don't get me wrong. But it feels like he's always up with his back against the wall, you know? He seems to crawl back, though, in pretty much all of these matches. But, yeah, it's difficult. It certainly is difficult. Kind of reminds me of the way that a lot of Zerg players approach the game, where, generally speaking, they spend most of the early game or the first, like, 10 minutes of the match just playing super defensively and just trying to deflect everything with minimal amounts of units, and then, you know, eventually they can overwhelm. That's kind of the approach that Maru has taken in this game.
Are you able to link that shield? There's this sick shield that drops here that's so good for like heavy grinding and stuff. Yeah, thank you, man.
Greta 5 look like she's become something special? Yeah, dude. How you doing, Tintil? Tintil 9. Yeah, Greta's taking over, man. Spetska, there he is. How you doing, buddy? I knew you weren't gonna miss the party. Now we're letting our mana come back a little bit. Is dying Andy? Tommy? No, it is tactics. Ow! Look at that Greta damage, boys. Yeah, we're just gonna go boom here. So guys, we actually have a full pre-made of people have hit 60 in hardcore right now. It's a legendary group.
Feels bad and that's oh!
So that is for
Maybe you don't know what it's like to be the queen or the mastermind. Maybe you don't know how it feels to fall in love or love yourself, or how it feels to lose your world, flip your world, or run the world. There's a lot you may not know, but that's exactly what makes a story worth watching.
You gotta love it. I don't think I've ever seen that drop
Get this
ever.
guy over here just in case. Oh. Just opens this all the way up a little bit. If you don't care.
Come on! No! We're in. It worked. There you go, Smile. It's a bit late for you, man. Where are you going? Tiquan, what's up, dude? Hannah's on fire. Yeah. Yeah, he's doing pretty well, but the series that he just played made me really sad. Just really rooting for Future. I think that's an Oracle? It's hard to say, though. Hard to tell.
I am
Void Ray.
Good luck.
I used to not like this song, but now I do. Nah. We'll let him have that base. Hollow, hey. Take the new emotes, I'm glad. Spent an hour making them. Not long. Did I not put down my Hydra Den? Oh no. I thought I already did. They're supposed to just keep walking over this way, but they're not. I'm fine with losing that. He's gonna charge up. Oh no, they weren't attacking. They were walking. They were move commanded because of the placement. Wow, this is. It was. Move back. We need some people to defend the left side and some to defend the right side. He's stopped with his Void Ray count. So I could go for like a timing attack or some shit, but yeah, nah, we're not gonna do that.
Alright. So let's go ahead and go this way. They're about to get killed. They're about to get killed by the Horde over here. The Horde are laying in wait for you guys. They're gonna kill you. I can't help you guys or else I'm gonna get flagged for PvP. This. So that's what I'm talking about right there. That's why I got an event that I'm going to on Saturday. I'm so excited, dude. I haven't seen my boys in months. Scared me. I haven't seen my boys in months, dude. So it's exciting to get a chance to see them again. I'm in this Facebook group. We have monthly meetups. We haven't had a meetup since COVID, and we're kind of afraid to do a meetup, you know what I mean? But there just so happens to be like a sister group that is the Dallas-Fort Worth computer and something, whatever it is, and they're having a meetup. So we're actually gonna go to their event and do.
This is so cute! Oh, I love this so much. Those goofballs, I know. It's going well. How are you, Bev? This stream has been such a mess today. It's been such a mess, but it's fine. That's a good idea. I'm stealing that. Do it. It's really cute. It's really cute. Is that all we got? Yeah, I think that's all we got. Oh my gosh, doesn't want to give me any other poses. I'm going to cry when we get to last gen. I love this family every gen. I know, me too. Right, Beth? We'll come with... I know. I'm really worried about that. I do not want more glitches in this game, I'm telling you. It's already such a rough time.
Contact! Request air support.
I need an EMP deployed now.
Take this.
Original rap.
Rotos opponent. You bought Striking Thoughts, you had a PDF, or you think paper is better? I agree. Hell yeah. Dude, this latest pylon show that I was on was heckin' awesome for getting some conversations going about it. Getting people to read books in 2020. Are your skies orange red out there in Oregon? I'm in Washington. They're not orange red here, but the air quality is bad. We're supposed to get rain in the next couple days, and then that should clear it up a bit.
So hug the left wall because you can pull stuff in the bottom part and it pulls the whole dungeon. It pulls.
I got you, man. What level are you?
About full amount of mobs.
God, I'm so glad I had the evocation as well.
There's an alarm bot.
Oh my god. Sheep that dwarf, sheep that dwarf. Kill the nullifier.
What's the sheep?
Sheep's fucking.
You see it run? I've never seen that.
I saw that.
Resist it. It's resisting. 3 resists. Be here and bring beer? Okay, dude. Bet.
Again, just keep following his ass, bro. Just keep following him over and over and over again.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I'm just gonna babysit it.
Yeah, babysit it.
Here, we'll do it one more. Resist, never mind. Okay.
There's the landmine.
6
p.m.
p.m.
walk away from it. It's 200 health.
It says in chat.
It lets you know when it's arming, so it gives you time to kill it.
Yeah, so maybe we should just,
59 and a half, 6 p.m. Eastern, Sunday. Heck yeah, dude. I'll be there. I'll absolutely be there.
Attack speed is 1
A drink in your honor?
Thing is, if there's multiple
2 more
bombs,
weeks?
though, you might want to just let them go. Okay. If it's multiple, right? Because I don't know how long it takes for them to arm. Okay, it's just 10 seconds. That's kind of a long time to arm.
Yeah, we have time to swap through it. Even if Rom keeps on the target to get threat, we all can swap to it easy.
Go to this hallway, guys.
I'm so glad it didn't die, guys. I kind of died.
sure, man. That was like me and BFD. Just getting blown up.
Alright, he's a little reflecty boy.
There's a mob that's gonna say hello to
Punch
you.
card at the end of the tunnel. If not, you turn around. I wasn't even watching my back here. Those guys are fire resistant. Oh, yeah, they are. I'll put Fire Ward up. He ain't gonna do that to me.
Punch cards down here.
Naked Warrior Challenge. Let's go.
Yo, now's the time if you have any stam food and stuff too, right? I haven't been using buff food this whole time. I'm gonna use some.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah, let me like buff up and shit.
Like I could have.
I do have to do my 30 minutes again.
Kind of shook from that, guys. I actually almost died.
Sounds like you might be switching to your paladin a little sooner than you thought.
Buffs are for the elitists.
What can I do?
We respect some 1v1 or what's going on here, Tactic?
I'm not with you, Tactics. I'm coming though.
I wanted to do everyone, but I couldn't gouge you, so there's no way.
This weapons are throwing daggers only. That's kind of sick, actually.
Yo, I actually could have died though, Mikey.
I know, dude. You feel how I felt when I got double tapped in PFP. Down to like no help.
Bro, I really could have died there. Wait, whoa, hold on.
Big one and kill it first. Crosswalking, because it's got the AoE.
Nice target dummy for sure. For the zoom. Punch card.
There's something here.
I wish I had the punch cards to do this class.
Oh, I got prismatic. Spicy. That's a.
Is
You
that
don't
the
like
last
those
word?
schools.
Oh, it is.
That's the last one.
I get a mediocre
This room has a lot of
cape.
the essential artifacts.
Hey, we did it.
Cards, I got 20 seconds.
It's not that bad. You just gotta pay attention to those.
Thank you.
I don't feel like it. You're super insanely careful, Tank. I mean, I'd trust you.
Just gotta be careful in this room because everything can link together. You get lucky.
Is he immune to frost? Resistant to frost?
So they have frost walkers and flame walkers. Look at that! Look at that flame walker off in the distance. That guy looks pretty spooky, right?
Alright, we're done with that quest as well. All I need is these boxes.
Wow, look at the agility on that.
Yo, big.
Alright, I want to open this machine, but I don't want to do it just yet. Need your raw emote?
There's the boss up here.
Up top?
Are we gonna clear around this room? Just so we can. I mean, like we're only.
I'm pretty sure you can die to this elevator too somehow. I just feel like.
I'm down to go back down. It's up to you.
I'm down.
Hear anything down over the knee?
Wait, do we need the pomelo? I don't know what else it drops.
I mean, I would love a crowd.
Let's go up the elevator, man. Do you think you die if we fall from here?
Probably.
Spear
Is
boots?
this where the pommeler drops? Right here?
No, I think
Up
it's
top.
back up top.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Well, there's another box here, and it'll be my 11th, so someone else can about start the that quest for the boxes. You're at the pummeler now? A machine smith? Why is it that music always gets sketchy when things are going bad? How many do you farm each week? She farms like 1,300.
Only have 14 of those robo parts.
Yeah, we just need to go. We just need to go more shit. Give me 2 minutes. I only got 15.
Greta's done with it somehow. I mean, Joe.
That's
Huh?
one of these little punch card station gave you
Such a weird dynamic. The best for a weapon comes from a level 30 dungeon. See, I didn't even think about it. It makes sense that it would work for ferals too. Or DPS ferals. I know tanks use it, right? Oh yeah, I'll respect it, dude. Go ahead. No.
Contact! Request air support. I need an EMP deployed now. Take this.
Your forces are under additional supply depots required.
Oh no.
Research complete. Your forces are under attack. forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Let's get this balance.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Never felt so.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Well, let's try and kill the bomb first.
Keep moving.
Okay, there's a bomb out. There's a bomb out.
Kite further down. There's a bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I get up.
This one's 6.
Keep moving down. There's another bomb. Keep moving down.
Bomb's dead. We're good, we're good, we're good. Ooh! If he drops, kill the bomb, kill the bomb, kill the bomb.
I'm running from it.
Bomb's dead.
You get that thing with the fucking black guy with the bazooka, bro?
Gravestone RPG, bro.
Yeah, the black stone with the black guy with the bazooka, bro.
Ooh, alright.
I should just put you on bombs. You two-shot those things.
Well, it did line up with a Frostbolt Fire Blast. Just saying.
I'll just right out. Whatever.
I mean, he pumps with that wand.
You put your wand on Greta?
Excavation.
I'm far up on you, so
Careful getting too far right.
Oh, yo, good call. Sorry about that. Alright, how many of these Dark Iron career enders do we have here? One? Just one?
we'll pull them back and then just sheep the.
Yeah. Let's keep sheeping that motherfucker.
I will be the barrier. We have an alarm bot coming. I'll solo it. Yo, Lenny, how are you? Yeah, Greta's living.
Alright, when that mine pops out, everyone on it.
Yup. So, by the way, there's only one I mean, I've already been terrified in here. But there's one bull that is like the career ender bull. Like when you think of Nomergon, you just think of this one bull, and it's coming up. I think it might be the actual next one. When I was here with Ryan AC and all that, that was the one that he almost died at. I think. I mean, you can ask your respective chats right now, but I think one of these bulls coming up is the hardest bull in the dungeon for some reason.
Try this one, dude.
The last bull is awful. I have target dummies as well. Bottom right.
Well, I can't stab this
Oh,
time.
cargoes, it's the last one.
This
Chat's saying it's the last pull in here.
What's the plan?
Greta's the liver, don't worry. He sounds over it. He's nervous, right? Or I mean, it's just a lot. I mean,
Let's get this party started.
what's the Guardian do? Do we need to just nuke the Guardian down, or nuke one of the agents?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, wait, no, they're all agents. The Guardian is the mechanical striker guy. He does nothing, right? I would say kill the Dark Irons personally.
I gotta stop
Oh,
that.
there you go.
Oh my god, it broke already?
So be very careful with bombs, guys. Very careful. Like they're very hard to see, man. Just, if anything, when in doubt, just keep coming back.
Oh, one shot the bomb. Patrol coming?
Yeah, start coming back towards me, just to give us some more time. Start coming back towards me. I'm saving, man. Alright?
Oh, he's gonna... Is he pulling? Is he pulling? Yeah, he came.
Pick him up.
Agent first.
Can't do anything. We have to kill the nullifier.
Target dummies down. Target dummies. Target dummies.
I'm throwing me a bomb, guys. Oh, fuck. Fuck.
Killed that one.
Okay, I got a.
I'm 46% mana.
Get this scroll down.
I'm 27%. I'm fine.
Target dummy. Kill the mine.
Mine down. Get out, guys.
Mine's dead. Mine's dead.
I'm pulling on that mine.
17% mana. I got a fucking mob on me too.
Okay, that's only 2 minutes.
Oh, alarm bot. I'm fucking killing it. Yo, potion yourself. Scared the shit out of me, bro. Fucking alarm bot.
Oh, yeah? I'm good.
Polying that?
Okay, I gotta heal for now.
I'm laying on hands now.
Okay, yeah. Do it. Jesus, man. Jesus, dude.
You're good.
Yeah, there's landmine. Just be careful.
Roll fire down. Cards, you got half of it.
I'm good though. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm like just saving my mana right now.
With this dude's ass.
Oh, guys.
Right? Yo, did I not call that shit though? That was
Yo,
gonna
that
be.
pull is rough.
Oh. Shall we kill things? Yo, nuke this mine. Nuke the mine.
I'm gonna nuke the mine with my 30-second attack speed. Let me get
They got me in that hand.
kill on that.
Yo, dude. See, that was genuinely spicy, man.
I don't think
It's
it's
because there's
we
that
card?
pat.
Oh.
It's because there's that other nullifier pad, right? Like if we had to break down why that's spicy.
Yeah, nullifier really shuts me down, even my repolys too.
So we're not gonna have lay on hands for the last boss now.
It'll be fine. What's funny is it must have matched because I was using my potion and then you laid on hands and I was
We used
like, spamming
2 or
my
3
potion.
target dummies that fight.
So
Use wiring.
Can we target dummies? 4 target dummies?
Yeah, we all target dummy, dude.
That's so legit. That's so legit.
That's the good thing about this Greta. This Greta has engineering trained
Yeah,
up.
we're all good with target dummies.
You can really see how somebody can die there, though, right? Like if you're going into that not thinking that that's the Death Omega pull, and then an alarm bot, because there was an alarm bot from behind, by the way. Those summon Mechanostratus. They don't kill them fast enough.
Let's.
Plus all the dark.
Thank goodness, Fire Blast. Dude, Fire Blast can one-shot most, like the mine, the Alarmo bot. Maybe not the mine. They seem to resist fire pretty well. He knows no heals, just pounce and bite. Yeah.
And they were immune to challenging shout too. All the robots.
Oh.
I was able to keep most of them and check those. All right, we good?
They make another mana gem.
Oh yeah, dude. We were born in the spice, gentlemen.
Is that the hardest dungeon pull like you guys have ever seen too? I don't know, man. It's up there. I don't know. Like in hardcore, I'm trying to think of a harder one than that. That is rough.
Holy, they can do sprinting. That's the way you feel all night with DM buffs? Panic of dying? Oh yeah, dying in a dungeon or a raid when everyone's world buffed? I'm saving.
I'm all out of dummies, boys.
Yo, the Bromwina herself is here in chat saying that you guys almost died with Graze and you doing that. battle.
Exactly. Yep, bro. I almost thought he stepped on like a mine or two.
Careful on the right.
Pull that Mechanostrator? Pull that dude.
Yeah.
You gonna pull the other guy?
We can't pull it.
No.
Can we?
Yeah, we did it last time.
You've done a lot of full clears without dying? I remember the last time I raided Cat, I died with full raid buffs. Like on the, what is it, the boss of Blackwing Lair that does the Mortal Strike? And I didn't want to play anymore.
Are you guys in combat still?
No.
Okay, it just dropped now.
I didn't want to play anymore. Like, I died that early and no one else died. And it was like my first time coming back from a while, and I was just like, yeah, I don't want to play. Dying with world buffs is the worst feeling. If everyone dies with world buffs, fine. But when you're the only one without them because you died...
Okay, we're gonna... You want sheep?
Okay, yeah, sure.
So you're gonna kill this Asian first? Okay, he has a pin on him. That's my bad. I have a pin on him. He's gonna keep popping.
I can babysit.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Hey, oh, we'll kill the mine.
Team armor on the nullifier. The 2 melee players.
Okay, nice job babysitting that dude.
Watch your right, guys. I don't know how you got out of that net so fast.
What's up? Oh, you
got
trying to free me?
and I tried to freedom you, and I had a hot heat and I was on it, and you still.
Oh yeah, man. It's just from PvP, I guess.
It's true.
Rooted. Yeah, it's just like. It's like a
You got my attention.
Ooh, I think. Okay, let's mana up before.
This one looks bad, but all these gnomes are non-elite. Oh no, they are elite. Just when I was about to talk shit. Oh no, most of them aren't.
No.
There's one though. Skull is elite. That guy.
Let me get you guys some new pally buffs.
There's none.
How's everyone doing on it?
I have 10.
Pally buff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Fort.
Skull shouldn't be elite, it's not. There's another little pizza box over here. Refrigerator.
Box where? Oh, I need that.
You want to bot me on this?
None of them are elite, right? Besides the mechanical guys?
Right.
Alright, 2 nullifiers. That sucks. Alright. Check that one.
Oh, I missed like my use
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, you didn't. You
Wait,
got
we
a
didn't pull it.
It's perfect. Go back. Go back.
Yeah, Lionel.
That was so planned.
Can you bot me? I guess. No bopperino. That's okay. I'm gonna drink right before this. Will let the melee deal with the nullifier? Aimbot, yeah.
There's something weird about this boss. I can't remember.
Normally you need to click these buttons or something, but I don't know if we need to.
Do we push the buttons? Cat, do
So
we push the
pretty
buttons?
much, there's gonna be bombs running towards the middle. Just have to kill the bombs before they get to the middle, right?
Yeah, but you can click the buttons and then the bombs don't spawn at all. But I don't think it's necessary if you kill. the
Chat's
bombs.
saying don't push the buttons.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong then. I don't
Usually
know.
don't push the buttons.
Immediately they said no buttons, like a bunch of people.
Good.
Well, just kill the bombs that are headed towards the boss. They're gonna be running from the outside towards the middle. We just have to be on the same page of whether we're gonna let them go or kill them. I would say just kill them and be safe. There's not that many.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like one
thinking-
every few seconds.
Greta just kills him, right?
Sure.
This guy hits pretty hard, by the way, Nam. If you have anything for stam, anything you can
Kill
do to
bombs, just got the
help a
boss.
little bit.
I mean, yeah, theoretically,
Also,
right?
back of
But
marbles,
we're gonna
is
get
one of the marbles
overwhelmed.
charge? I think so.
It's either immune, mechanical, or it's immune.
Oh.
Right, burst boss. I mean, yeah, but he's level 34. We're all under level to this guy, so we're gonna have a hard time to hit him. Yeah, we're just gonna get overwhelmed. If I try,
On my compact harvest reaper.
Oh, let's go.
You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be. Yep.
There we go. Back.
You'll get the bombs. Right, Greta?
music sus.
Nice.
Oh, he's resist the fire.
Yeah, that one blew up. Bomb, bomb.
Drop the bombs.
Yeah, I'm just taking them
The shield?
That's a nice shield, bro.
The bombs weren't that bad. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're getting overwhelmed." That wasn't that
That's
bad.
insane. Valley.
Although Nom did so much damage. That compact harvester. Holy! I thought about making one of those too.
I mean, if you're gonna use it, it's definitely more of a pally shield. If you're gonna stick with two-hander, I'll take it. So.
I would say, yo, honestly, you're gonna get that Salback shield though, right? Mom, like,
what?
Soon, like, is a warrior really gonna use that? I mean, maybe you use it right now for RP. That's
Yo,
that's
Devour,
better than the other
dude.
shield.
You're back.
I don't know.
My
If
shield
we
right
keep
now
playing
is
the
like
AoE
4.
grind,
Yeah, that's an
I don't know if you play
Harvester?
the AoE grind at all. But if you play the AoE grind, this thing is insane.
Yo, look at all these complete quests, dude. We hit level 30 off
I
this.
passed.
Yo, dude, Devour with the gift of subs. Dude, you're popping, man.
That's a really fun item on Pally Winky, yo, Brad.
New submit is
you
so
can use
good.
this,
I like
bro,
glad you like it,
When you
man.
Holy Shield AoE grind, as opposed to Consecrate AoE grind, you just, like, at 40, you go proc, you get Holy Shield, and you just AoE grind, like, 3 mobs at a time or something with Holy Shield and that shield. It's pretty fun.
You like this sub alert? What's up, Nomad? How you doing, man?
I'm down to
Yo,
it.
dude, Devour. Thank you, man.
So now what do we do? Are we killing things for the mechanical?
Yo, we just did Nomer, guys.
I need 5 more. And I don't care, I guess, about the artifacts. I mean, I'm 0 out of 12.
Yeah, Sam. What about, do you have time for another, dungeon with you, RK? Or you have to wait?
RK?
2 hours? You think we can get it done in 2 hours?
I think so. I think we just leave right now and go to it. If it means that we can do one more dungeon with the boys.
What is the level range?
Same as this. Same as this.
9:38.
29 to 38.
Well, if we want to go, then let's go fast.
All Hearthstone
Contact! Request air support. I need an EMP deployed now. Take this.
Your forces are under attack.
I don't have a time.
Orders, sir.
What's that do? Let's get this party started.
Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack. Your forces are under attack.
I'm so frustrated right now. This sucks. He doesn't deserve anything. Fucking random players.
Complete.
Just fucking cheese the whole time. It's so stupid.
$20. Thanks for suffering through random people team to CC first into 2-port rate for us all. No one should have to suffer through this.
I agree. Thank you for the tip, man.
Your forces are under attack.
Every year, over 100 million people go through passport control to get into Britain. Most are welcome and legal. Many are not. For the first time on television, we go behind the scenes of the UK Border Agency, the men and women on the front line of immigration. Tonight, the chicken factory full of illegal workers.
Hey! Everybody stay calm! Everybody stay very, very calm!
Rush hour at Calais brings human traffic jams.
3 times in, what, 5-10 minutes? Busy morning here.
And raising the bar at Heathrow. A law student struggles with an immigration test.
Explain to me why you don't have a return ticket.
I don't have any intention of staying here.
I didn't ask out the question. I said, why do you not have a return ticket?
8 a.m, the port of Calais, France. Hundreds of lorries are preparing to board ferries bound for Britain. But some have unwanted cargo. Illegal immigrants trying to get into the country. An Anglo-French deal in 2004 allowed UK immigration teams to be based on French soil for the first time. Their aim? To stop the clandestines, as they call them.
All the way through.
Yeah, let's find it back.
And it seems clear, this one.
Officer Bridget McCarthy has been stationed here for over 4 years.
You got your passport handy?
She has a special tool adapted from a ski pole that detects breathing.
This is a CO2 probe, and in plain English, anything in there that's breathing will be picked up. And so we'll get readings. What you have to do on here is watch how the readings fluctuate and what levels. We know what limits we go to, and if we want the vehicle open, as we class it to be a high CO2 reading, we get the driver to open it up.
They find most clandestines here in the search bays. But there's a report in of a lorry that's not been checked here, and is now just meters away from boarding a ferry.
Right, we're going down to the berth. We've had a call to say that ECS have had a find of 5 inside a vehicle.
The clandestines could be just moments away from boarding.
Oh, they'll be distraught. Yeah, they'll be distraught. Especially when they think they're so close.
The team work closely with the French,
Bonjour.
handing anyone they catch into their custody.
Players? Driver?
They think they're hidden deep inside this lorry load of tyres.
How far down are they?
We don't know. I'm going to get some ladders and get up there.
Can you just do a registration check for me, please?
But they're in there somewhere. They're in there at the back there somewhere, yeah.
We're not sure.
5, we think.
No one has a ladder. Only one way in.
You don't mind? By all means, yeah. I'll hold the gear then. You two, let's get in there. Brilliant. Good strong mess. Up through there, Dave. We will get a ladder for him. Just tell him stay there 1 minute. What nationalities do you think we got, Top?
Indian.
Indian.
So at least 6 people up here.
Excellent.
Buried amongst the tyres, the immigration officers have found more than they first thought.
Okay, he speaks English. This guy here speaks English.
7 Indian men.
Still shot.
You know, basically right at the very bottom, and how they got down there and how they ever think they're going to get out. And all that.
Hello, guys. You okay? Where'd you get in Belgium? Belgique? Ah, Belgique. How long you been in? How long?
This morning? Yeah? What time?
And you haven't got any documents on you guys? No passports? No papers from the French? How can you get to England with no passports? Be careful. That's it. Excellent. It's not very nice. The load's very, uneven. They're all over the place, and we've got to do care for these guys, so we've got to get them down as soon as possible. Just stand there for me, good man.
Yeah, the sailing, by all accounts, is off at 8:45 British time. So I don't know. I haven't got a clue what the time is now, but as you can see, the ferry's coming in. They're 150, 200 yards away from getting on the boat. Look, guys, look! So close.
But there's little time to hang around.
How many in the other load? 6 Indians?
Another report of more clandestines. On another lorry that's also about to board.
Sure, we're just waiting to confirm on the lane number. So we're going to leave this vehicle and head over here now and sort this one out as well. Okay.
While the Indian men are taken to a holding room, the team are going full steam ahead.
Bad morning. All kicks off at 8:20.
Coming up, the chicken factory employing illegal workers.
Is there anybody here that's British?
Officer Lomas gets suspicious at Heathrow. And the family who risk their lives trying to trick the breathing detectors.
So they will actually put plastic bags over their heads.
It's 8:30 a.m. and it's all go in Calais.
Bonjour.
Officer Bridget McCarthy and her team have already found 7 clandestines, meters away from boarding the ferry to Britain. Now another close call. Clandestine cargo that's ready to board.
We've just been called to another find here with Eritreans, and we're going to deal with that now.
She got up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She got offloaded.
What we've got here is Eritrean national. They're not great, they're not compliant at all, so they won't be like your Indians that we've had. Hello, sir. Thank you. That's 7, this will be 8. 105.
Yet more calls come. There's been another phone.
We've just been told that there's another positive in lane 1, so we'll have to deal with these, and we'll move on to the next one. Very busy morning.
The team is stretched, but they won't leave until every inch of the lorry has been searched.
That's it. Do that. I think you do it.
Their persistence pays off.
Okay. Stay there. Stay there. Thank you. I think the hat might give it away.
The first vehicle over there, with the tyres, is unstable to move back. We're trying to get it tied up as best as possible, and we will be taking that back.
Good man.
The same thing will happen with this vehicle here. We've just been given another call to go to lane 1. 3 times in, what, 5-10 minutes? Busy morning here.
In total, they found 15 people in the last 15 minutes. And outside the port, hundreds more ready to take their place. In search of work with British employers who are ready to break the law by hiring illegal immigrants. Companies who flout immigration law can be found all over Britain. And they're not confined to the big cities. In the Midlands, over 70 law enforcement officers are preparing to raid a chicken factory they suspect are employing illegal immigrants. It's 10 a.m. at the briefing for this massive operation.
We've received information which has been assessed by the UKBA and the police. It's identified up to 70 foreign nationals who are immigration offenders or suspected of being such.
Immigration officers have teamed up with the police, the Human Trafficking Centre and other government agencies. They're after illegal workers and their employers.
In bringing people in from former Soviet Union countries by providing them with false documentation, he's offering them new identities.
They're preparing for tough conditions. The chief immigration officer has been on hundreds of enforcement raids, some more dangerous than others.
It'll actually be me that enters the production floor and basically instructs all the workers to put their knives down. We've seen approximately 58 employees enter the premises this morning. For every illegal worker, the employer could face a fine of up to £10,000.
Have got a warrant to conduct a search of these premises today.
Police! Police officers, everybody stay where you are! Everybody stay where you are! Stay where you are! Everybody stay calm! Everybody stay very, very calm!
The first job is to make the factory safe. Each worker has a razor-sharp knife, a necessary tool of the trade, but a potential hazard on an operation like this.
Yeah, just at the minute we're securing the premises to make sure all the officers are safe. That means getting rid of all the knives and putting all the subjects to the left and right of the building, and nothing can happen in the spur of the moment, basically.
Okay, is there anybody here that's British? If you are, then can you put your hand in the air? If you're British, put your hand in the air. Nobody British.
The immigration team has a lot to search. They have to be fast and careful.
United Kingdom Border Agency!
Officer Carl Mason secures the top floor to seal off possible escape routes.
Excellent, fantastic. Can you take this seat for me, please?
I am, I'm just going to get the coffee and go for a fag meeting.
Okay, well, you're going to have to stay in here for the time being. Basically what's happening now is the outer cordon's on, stopping anybody running away. You're sweeping downstairs, it's going to be the hardest bit because you've got all the workers down there. And we're just sweeping these officers.
I'm not going anywhere, don't
That's okay, no worries.
Just trust me.
I trust you implicitly.
And then, if you can just identify whether there's anyone British over there.
On the ground floor, the chief immigration officer and his team are trying to establish the workers' nationalities.
All right, but everybody on the production line is a foreign national, as far as you're aware. All right, thanks very much.
You stop there, fit in there for me, okay?
It would appear that every single worker bar one is a foreign national. So the next thing that we'll be looking to do is try and identify which ones of those come from an EU country. Because again, they'll be not be subject to immigration control.
Sir, where are you from? What country? What country are you from? What country are you from? Afghanistan, Iraq? Nationality? Romania?
The chief has his own method of finding information.
Did you all move up from London together then? Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Play the nice guy.
What sort of jobs did you do in London? Oh, right. So totally different then. Yeah, at the end of the day, if we don't come across too forceful, then more often than not they'll just have a chat with us and we can get a lot more information that way. What made you come and work for a chicken company then? I didn't know that. You didn't know? What were you told you were going to come and do?
Just to take care of chickens, that's it.
Oh, so you thought you'd be feeding them? I think they're a bit past feeding now. He was promised a job up here. That is quite important to us in that there are several allegations that maybe people who are employed by this company, some are given to believe that they'll be doing different types of work to what they actually end up doing.
Back upstairs, Carl Mason's team have found rooms which you wouldn't expect to find in a chicken factory.
Back rooms which look like they would have been chilled freezer units, chiller units, been used as accommodation for obviously people who are working on site. And just looking at the rooms though, they're clearly not intended for this.
They find 4 small rooms, each with 2 beds, personal items and other material.
What appears to be sort of counterfeit pornographic DVDs. Depictions of bestiality. So, I mean, they're clearly illegal, so on police advice they're going to be seized and disposed of.
So far, the operation is posing more questions than answers. 69 people turned up to work here this morning. Many of them suspected of being illegal workers. Back at Calais, and the morning rush hour shows no sign of slowing up.
So we've had Indians, Eritreans. Yeah. What do you think we got here?
This time, a more unusual find. Hiding in the cargo, an entire Vietnamese family.
Hello, you speak English? Any passport, documents?
Is it a family?
Thank you.
Family, yeah? All family.
Yeah. In this particular load, we've got 5 Vietnamese, 3 are female. So when the escort team come, we'll get them out as soon as possible, get them into detention where they're safe.
The family had obviously heard about the breathing detectors. They had a plan to try and deceive them. A dangerous plan.
So they will actually put plastic bags over their heads, risk their own lives, you know, in order to get to the UK. It's tragic, really, but it happens, and you can see it here. Day in, day out, we see it.
You think you're wrapped in that bit of plastic, and your head's covered as well. Your oxygen and whatever else isn't going to last very long.
Do you want to just jump down for me? Excellent. Oh, that's fine. So wait there, no problem, stay here with me.
No air holes in that at all. They're just full of air. I mean, this lady obviously looks quite drained and tired looking, isn't she? So I think she's obviously suffering from effects of not having much oxygen by being wrapped in one of these.
Well, I think they actually board.
This lorry was just about to go on.
That's where they go on. If you can see, you've got one just going down there now. So they were so close, so close to getting on.
And another call comes through. People have been found on a boat. Not a ferry, but smaller and faster. In the search bay is a truck carrying expensive yachts and stowaways. The chief immigration officer sends his crew inside.
You can clearly see how they've actually got into this load. They've just basically slit the back and they've actually got inside the main body of the boat. All right. There's 4 in there at the moment, but there could be more. And obviously we're going to have to search the ones on the back of this trailer as well.
Hi there. You alright? Okay. Come out there.
What I want to do is make sure this ladder's secure when they get down. Okay. You be careful.
Hi there. Oh, careful. Mind your head. Okay.
Around 50 ferries leave the port of Calais every day. Each one an opportunity to reach British soil.
1.5 hours, 31 found in 6 separate finds at different locations. So I think your team and our team are working very hard this morning.
Yes, yeah, it's a good job.
There were 31 clandestines found in 2 hours. They were handed over to the French police. Their whereabouts now is unknown.
You could just go up these stairs and then it's just into the right.
It's time to process the workers at the chicken factory.
Yeah, that's fine.
Of 69 employees, 68 will be questioned about their nationality and their rights